Hello, everybody. We are back. We are here on the Women's Football Channel. It is Sunday, the 22nd of February, 2026. We are live now for the watch-along of Liverpool Everton. Now, if you are on the Normality Channel, you might have seen Chelsea took on Manchester United. It did finish 2-1 after extra time. So, can this prove to be a bit of a different game? Well, we're about to find out. We're about to bring you the team news anyway. First of all, as usual, our team news. And for this one, it's Liverpool, the line number the 4-1-4-1 formation. Volk is in go. Simisu, Clark, Fisk, Manabe is in the back four. In the middle, it's Nagano, Enderby, Capox, O'Sullivan, Holland. And in the front, it's Thomas. But for Scott Pearland, he's lining up in the 4-4-2 formation for Everton. Brosnan's in goal. Blondo, Mace, Fernandez, Kitagawa on the back. In the middle, Monmiki, Wheeler, Hayashi, and Vignola. Plus in the front two, it's Gavaro and Van Gaal on the wings. So that's the lineups there. But let's take a look at how the bench are looking ahead of this game. It is Bonner, Cecilak, Evans, Kirby, Kirby. No, not the one you know. Laws, Rachel Laws, McDonald, Olsen, Truman, Woodham for Liverpool, and for Everton, it is Gago, Gali, Hobson, Ishikawa, Kramsa, Lawley, Pacheco, Payne, and Ramsey. And today's referee is Adewonami Sonyai. That's the lineups, the bench, and the officials for this one here. Welcome back to our coverage. If you're watching on Normality Channel, the Women's Football Channel viewers, a very warm welcome to today's live coverage. It is Liverpool Everton in the Merseyside derby. So can this produce quite a lot of goals? We will find out when kickoff comes in just a moment. But let's bring you scores on the doors from earlier on today, because it finished in most, if not all, of the games we have. Most, if not of all the games that has finished, I can tell you it has finished West Ham 1, Brighton 2, Arsenal 3, Bristol City 0, Chelsea 2, Man United 1. That comes after extra time. Manchester City 4-0 winners against Sheffield United at home. They cruised to the quarterfinals. And Oxford, well, it proven to be costly for Oxford United because Palmer went down to 10, and then Fitzgerald won it for Charlton. 28 games unbeaten, and they're yet to lose a single game in the league this season. So 28 games unbeaten streak. Who knows where Charlton will be? I reckon they would go top. They are going on top. There's no doubt about this one here. The fixture, this one here, is an all WSL affair. And when we come back, it'll be time to get the popcorn sorted and talk about what's coming up in the shows ahead. Like, subscribe, people. Don't forget you can shout the stream across socials. We'll be back with you lot in a few minutes' time. Game time is almost here. Welcome back, everybody, to live watch-along coverage. This is Liverpool Everton. This is the Merseyside derby, and this is the Adobe Women's FA Cup live. Watch along for your game this afternoon. Welcome to you all. Arigato, thanks for your support throughout the weekend so far. We just got the final game officially on this weekend, but we do have London City v Spurs tomorrow. But who wants to focus on that when you got the draw tomorrow night? I certainly wouldn't, but yet here we are. We're just seeing it all happen now. Big time mistake. Hey, welcome to everybody. Don't forget, press the links in the live chat to get to the website. Yeah, you can stream us there from now on. Lovely work. And we're there with you lot to keep you company through until late hour. Well, not really late hours, but late afternoon, early evening. We've got lots to look forward to. So just to remind you of the team news for this one. There's a substitutions bench for Liverpool and Everton. But let's get up here for team news. And let's get back up here for the numbers. There you go. Liverpool, Everton, got Gareth Taylor, and you've got Scott Pleenan. This is how Liverpool is lining up. Volk is in goal. Shimizu, Clark, Fisk, Manabe is in there. Nagano, Enderby, Capox, O'Sullivan, Holland, and Thomas in the front, of course. And let's not forget about Everton. They're lining up Brosnan, Blondell, Mace, Fernandez, Kizgawa, Momiki, Wheeler, Hayashi, Vignola, Gabaro, and, ladies and gentlemen, Van Goal. Bring on the Derby Day magic. Let's do this. Yes, let's do this. It's almost time for kickoff. It is a very windy Merseyside derby today. We're at St Helens Stadium for this one, the final match on this Super Sunday, and we're with you lot through until after the game. So here we go. It's time for the Merseyside derby, and the players are walking out right now as we speak. There's so much optimism going into today's game. There's so much optimism going in today's game, knowing that Liverpool can get a win here and avenge from the opening weekend defeat, the one that separated the two sides, where a hat-trick from Vignola. Can she score against Liverpool again today? That's the question. Can it be the case scenario for both sides? For Liverpool, well, they want to get some revenge somehow they want to get revenge from the opening weekend defeat to Everton that was at Anfield. This one's St Helens. Can they get revenge? It's the first time these two sides have met since that. God help Everton at the moment. Their form is not good in the table, but you got to be honest here. Things are looking really good. Connie Borsman has got the captain's armband for this game. For Liverpool, it's Fisk. We are ready to go, everybody, and it's live. This is one hell of an optimism, and if you want to get your thoughts in, people, you certainly can. We are just moments away. There you go. Timer is on that computer, everybody. Sync in if you want to. The timer is going to be here on that very side of the screen for the whole of this Merseyside derby. And you can get in your thoughts at the poll, people. Please do. We would love to know who you think is going to go to the quarterfinals. Who do you think is going to get those bragging rights? Is it going to be Liverpool or is it going to be Everton? Let us know. Poll below, people, on the sides, wherever you are. The vote in the poll. And get your thoughts in. Please do. We are almost ready to go for this Merseyside derby. We are ready to go. We are set and ready. 4 of you have voted on the Women's Football Channel at the moment. 2 of you went for Liverpool. 2 of you went for Everton. But we're about to kick off this final game in Super Sunday. All eyes will be on Merseyside. There's Billy Mace, want to keep an eye on Everton. O'Sullivan's want to keep an eye on Liverpool. But who's going to get it? We will see over the coming hours. There's Gareth Taylor. There he is, the big man himself. Big boss, Gareth Taylor. There he is. And there is Scott Phelan of Everton. We're ready to go. Interim head coach, by the way. And there's our ref today, ladies and gentlemen. Adobe, Sonia, and the lines is Follows Shook and Board. The referee puts a whistle to his lips, and it's in Liverpool to get us underway. And off we go! Merseyside derby, it's a go, everybody. There we go. And there we go, everybody. It's a go in the final game of the weekend. So stay with us for the full treatment, if you dare to step into the foot. Right. So they're passing well here for Liverpool. They want to use the space really well. They want to use the space really well here. They are. Everton will steal the ball back. And actually, God help Everton. If you are just joining us, everybody, a very warm welcome to you. Right, we are live across the world on YouTube and on the website too. Luckily, the technical difficulties. I suffered a few technical difficulties when doing the feed, but luckily it didn't affect us. So, on the website now, you can stream on there. And you can always join in the conversation by, don't forget to please use hashtag Adobe Women's FA Cup if you dare. But you can actually, believe it or not, please use the hashtag Adobe Women's FA Cup when you're watching our coverage, because then we can pick you out easier than ever. So about to close the polls, people, for the final time this weekend. But to close the poll for the final time of the weekend. Start off with the Women's Football Channel viewers. The poll is now officially closed. Normality Channel viewers, it's your turn. So have your final say, people, before we close the polls. Who would want to watch the Premier League anyway? And you got the Adobe one and FA Cup. I mean, Premier League's ever outdated these days. Polls closed on the Women's Football Channel, and one of you voted. Great. That's it. Polls closed. You can now join in the conversation using the live chat. Thank you very much for your continued support. And it is a throw in here to Liverpool Panabe to take this. Or to take this. Nothing wrong with that challenge. But the Scouts would try go for it. Not quite. Or they're going to go for it here. And the ball will go wide for throw in to Everton. Throw in to Everton there. Here comes Everton. Liverpool want to try and win the ball back. Not quite. Actually, they do actually have the ball with them. This is a free kick to Liverpool, which I'll take very quickly. So if you are just joining the live watch on, everybody, don't forget to give the like and subscribe, because I do this content. I barely zero of you are watching this live, but there will be many of you will be watching on replay thinking, I've missed it live. Well, you should have been live. Well, you should have been watching live. If you are watching live right now, we love you. Big time. Mistake. And it's gone well wide. Gone well wide. It's away. Liverpool away will win possession again. It's free kick actually to the Scousers, which explains it all now. Free kick to Liverpool. So yeah, like, subscribe, everybody. I do not want to be lonely for the whole stream, but if I have to, I will have to end early. Stupid Premier League. This international break of men's team will need to be from March through to July. End off. That's what I would do. Big time. Who did we watch the London Derby anyway? Thousands, but they would never bother. So, well, Premier League, of course. Not the WSL big time. Here comes the corner kick. Corner kick to Everton here. It's going to be taken. It's going to be sent in. Away for now. And away fully. Was it offside? No, it wasn't offside, but it was a good defence there from Liverpool again. A corner kick to the Toffees. Toffees corner. Here comes corner kick now to the Toffees. And Everton will take it in. It goes wide this time. Goal kick. That was a good corner. That wasn't a good corner at all from Everton's point of view. Scott Beelan enters the technical area. So they want to try and close the gap on Liverpool's attack. That's the thing they really want. That's the thing they really, really want to do. In that big sense. Don't forget, we'll have live coverage of the draw tomorrow. That will be followed by London City v Spurs, but we won't cover that. But we will cover all the quarterfinal games from start to finish. Make sure you are there for that one. On Everton, it's ball back, free kick to Liverpool there. Liverpool free kick. But Ifuki was fouled there. Fuka was fouled. Another foul. It's going to be a free kick to Liverpool. Been one of the players down. And it's Enderby who went down on challenge there. Free kick to Liverpool. Liverpool, it's free kick to them. Brilliantly sent in. It's still in play. And Everton will clear the ball. And the keeper, Falk, had to get that one away. Throw into the Toffees. Throw in to Everton here. Oh, yeah, completely onside. There was no doubt about that. Oh, there was apparently a back pass issue, but it wasn't. Liverpool should have had a free kick in the box for that alone. God's sakes. God, the standards of the referee in this round, in this game, started to go down. Big time. Here comes Everton on the counter. It's looking really, really good at the moment. The ball is sent. The ball is played well by Everton. The ball doing all they can to block this attack off, which they did successfully, and now they win possession again. When I'm watching the North London derby, come on, the Prem is just overrated. I'm sorry, but the North London derby is boring. The Premier League is boring nowadays. Prices are too high. These TV deals have got to end. Go back to pre-range 25-26. I'd be more than happy to pay for that one. Too high these days. No wonder why Sky and TNT could go. Even the streamer as well. From McCracken. Oh, oh no! No, you caught me out. Oh, you cheeky sod. Girls play football, by the way. They did since the ban was lifted in 1970 and all of that as well. That was completely caught out. Sports in general. They have done. Phil, catch up. The history does not belong to you anymore. Even the people on the websites agree with that one, and those who continue to watch the Women's FA Cup, trust me, if anything, that was something that that fifth round game at Kingsmeadow we've had earlier on. My God, who makes lunch if they're playing football? Well, it has to be the men who makes the lunch, not the women. It has to be the men who will make lunch. Men makes lunch. Women's play sports, men makes lunch at full time, all costs. And I'm no longer even arguing with it. It is a lovely ball on, and it's away throw into Everton. So yes, that explains it all now. So men should make lunch. If the women's playing sport, men should make lunch. It's practically an order thing. And if I was you, catch up on the history. Men can cook. Men can simply cook. They're just too lazy to do so when women play sports. Expect women to do all the cooking. Updated 1916, men can cook. Men can absolutely cook 100%. They're just too lazy when women's play. When women come home, they're just too lazy. They're too lazy to do all of that. But now they have to be motivated. But see, am I on the right planet? Yes, you are on the wrong planet, Phil. Wake up, sort yourself the history out, or don't watch sport altogether. Because men can cook, they're just too lazy, like you, Phil. Like you, Phil. Like you, Phil. Men can cook, but they're just too lazy. When women do it, they're too lazy to help. I'm on the right planet, you're on the wrong planet, Phil. So catch up or get out. Get out. If you want to. I'm going to finally sort you out once and for all, Phil. I'm not allowing you to make fun of it all. Men cook meat on barbecues. They can also cook in houses as well. Men can absolutely cook in houses. That they will be too lazy. But men can cook in houses. They're just too lazy and they need to stop doing it. They need to stop with the outdated mess. They need to stop with the barbecues. That's the only reason why they can cook, but they can cook inside as well. Men cook meat on barbecues and in the house as well, as long as it's using the right ingredients and a little bit of safety care as well. For example, when using other gloves, for example, men use it. I use it myself. So don't count out women just only cook. Men can cook simply, but they don't want to do it because they're too lazy. Well, that has got to end. That attitude has got to end. The barbecue era, it's all done. This barbecue era will end soon. Baked or cooked as my metaphor for future. So you can cook the meat, you can bake the meat. In fact, make a baked potato not using a barbecue. I bet you can. You're just too lazy. Men are too lazy to cook when the woman is at home. Here comes Liverpool. Liverpool now driver show! That was a very good chance. Enderby. Wow, what a chance. Goes wide. So close. That was very unfortunate. Oh, Enderby, that was very nearly a very good chance to put Liverpool ahead. That was very nearly it. So, yeah, looking at the stats. So, yep, men can absolutely cook. They just choose not to because they're lazy. And that's why I hate the Premier League these days. When they get home, men, they cook. Women, they go on and play. That is the attitude I want to see in the future. Men's Premier League, I want that gone. But do you know what? Disillusionized is the word to describe the Premier League. Due to high costs, reduced competitiveness, and a sense of local supporters being ignored in favour of global commercialization. So, exorbitant ticket prices, for example. And let's not forget about expensive TV subscriptions. I would happily pay a separate subscription, but have women's football have subscription at no extra costs. Premier League, I think for Sky, they would do £215 per season. £215 per season. I would never buy that subscription. Never. I use Sky, but to watch the WSL and occasionally EFL highlights. It's not my fault you're poor. It's not my fault because you don't know how to cook. You don't know how to make sense of the world we live in right now. Phil, I suggest you listen up and be quiet. Be quiet. Premier League these days are going to very soon become a Sunday League thing at all times. Non-league are they going to become non-league football is going to become a new Saturday thing when fans can really go on and support their local teams. I do, and I pay for my season ticket every season. 170 quid I pay for mine, which is very cheap, absolutely cheap. Whilst the Premier Leagues, they're gone well up. Buy £2,000 for a World Cup ticket, then you're going to find yourself financial debt. Do not even find good rates online because it is so. they need a man to go into depth so they can finally realize what it finally means to pay cheap. Pay cheap, you get better service. Big time. Half the home games, all home games for my local team are getting for absolute zero just because I pay for my season tickets. Sound poor, maybe you are poor enough. Poor enough to not realise you've got a world around you now, Phil. And you realise time is up on your you've got an outdated mindset. So go and support your local team. I dare you, Phil. Support your local team. Don't even support the Premier League. Support your non-league team and just see how much cheaper the costs are. For me, I choose to pay the cheaper route, not the Premier League outdated, which continues to be the case. So I'm not doing it. Mummy key corner taken. Lift Everton away for now. But Liverpool, they're gonna struggle at the moment. I do not sound poor enough. Maybe it's because you have a poor attitude towards today modern day society. Outdated 1960s. Get out of here, Phil, and get into the real world, or leave and never be a football fan again. Your choice. I'm not leaving the footballing world. Never. But I will leave the Premier League in future. Next season being 14 teams, we've got an increasing amount of games we can enjoy together. Starting next season, how about highlights of the Adobe Women's FA Cup at the weekend? Well, you can on YouTube, and it's complete zero costs. Just imagine you're buying a season ticket for the Premier League side, and then you realise that non-leagues are lower. It's not poor. It's just balancing what is best. Is it cheaper to get the Premier League season ticket? Not my fault you can't afford to watch the Premier League, Phil. It's not my fault, it's your fault to avoid the North London derby today. Premier League is outdated, and if I was the Prime Minister, mind me, I think the Premier League is now officially outdated. Tickets have gone too high. Many people are leaving the Premier League because of ticketing prices. Let's not forget about those TV deals, and they're swapping for those important non-league games. So you got to find cheaper rates online next time. Don't even buy the World Cup tickets at all times. If I was Prime Minister, well, I would actually ban the Premier League for good. Trust me. Premier League are out. Forest Green Rovers season ticket, 78 quid. Mine's, well, £170, but there's also a half season ticket as well. January through to at least April, maybe 6 months' time. 6 months into the season, you get half season ticket, and it is half the price. Find a delusion amongst non-league teams. Very expensive, but that's the whole season tickets. For my local team, we have something called half season tickets. So basically, the rest of the season, you go into games completely none for completely zero because obviously you completely buy the what do you call it, the half season ticket. And this is the final push. So the half season ticket is £70. Concession is £35. Junior is £20 on my local team end. It's a bid for promotion that started in December. So it's £70. So think about it these days. It's always this cheaper to get half season tickets. £8 cheaper. Ripped off, paying over £100 for over half a season. Exactly that whole season. Nope, it's nowhere near expensive. I mean, season tickets. Okay, here we go. Right. What's the most expensive season ticket you say? Well, 1,127 quid. No way. I'm being a Chelsea fan, right? 19 game season ticket option, £921.50p. My local team, Chelsea. Well, I'm going to see in just a second, in fact. It is a 9% hike, but it's £880. £880 for a Chelsea season ticket. No wonder why West Ham, Burnley, Man City, Sunderland, and East United are doing all of this. £345 for West Ham. Come on, really? Match day tickets. Well, do I. The hike of the Premier League has finally matched it with the inflation. And next season, I'd expect the prices to go through the roof in most, if not all, of the clubs that are not that are in the Premier League and the EFL. I don't expect non-league like my local team and your local team, Forest Green Rovers. My God, how they're doing at the moment. I don't expect prices to go up, but if they do, they need to make it cheaper. 6 in the National League. Well, this is where ticketing can be really big. In the big time. Big time bounce galore. Oh, come on. There we go. So, if you look at the tickets and the prices compared to the non-league in your view case at all, people like you are delusional for expensive. Come on, really? Match day ticket, £130 for West Ham for a match day ticket alone. Expensive season tickets have gone well beyond £500. I would never ever buy Premier League season tickets, and as a result, I'll keep on going for non-league. But if I were to do a women's football WSL season ticket, it would be Chelsea. I mean, we expect ticketing prices to go up next season, depending on where the teams are going for this one. But for me, I don't think there's any more sense into what you do, Phil. We tend to agree or disagree, but overall together, you're the ones. There we go. Phil, as a result of arguing and keeping on track, looking at the prices. Come on, really? You're banned. Get out. Goodbye. Banned for life. So yeah, if I would choose to go to a women's football game, I would go for a cheaper rate online instead of the Premier League. Premier League's too overpriced, man. WSL isn't, and of course the Lionesses, so don't forget about them and their European glory. Let's go for European glory overall together. Maybe World Cup glory, but we shall see as our first of lots of the Iceland rolls into the city next time out. But our first watch along of the Women's World Cup qualifiers for our very own Lionesses is the Ukraine one that's coming up. It's on the way for you lots. over the coming weeks or so, and eyes on the board to confirm the date, the time, and all of that. We're back here first Tuesday of March for that watch along. Make sure you are here for that one, everybody. The 3rd of March when we'll be back on air, and this one is going to be Lionesses traveling to Turkey to face Ukraine in the first of the World Cup qualifiers too. The international break gets underway after this week. But next month, people, you don't want to miss a ton of action because we are here with you lot through to the end of the season and beyond. We got a lot to look forward to as the summer reaches crescendo point. So does the NWSL and the return of league action after so long. It's finally home. And chances are that you'll be with me for a lot. Big time. Here comes the ball! Oh, there you go. It's 1-0. Liverpool have taken the lead. One 0 Goal! Let's go! No. Oh no! Goal for Liverpool 1-0. But one of the players is actually down. I'm not even tired, man. It's a lovely ball in. Fantastic header. And that is how you do it. 1-0. Holland, really good pass. Oh, it's gonna hurt. It's 1-0 Liverpool. And you've got to say it's been well deserved. It's been coming. Enderby. There you go. Enderby, there you go. 1-0. Don't forget, people, we're here for the World Cup qualifiers, starting off with the Lionesses trip to Turkey to face Ukraine. And then we are hoping to be back on air for the Iceland game at the City Ground. It's a big potential, but it's that we do find a way through. We hope you do find a way through this mess. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it does. But Enderby is being treated right now just mere seconds after scoring the opening goal in the Merseyside derby. That's what Liverpool fans wanted, but not quite what Everton fans needed. And amongst all of what's happening, people, it's revenge day. They want to avenge everyone, Liverpool, from that defeat in the opening weekend of this WSL season 25-26, the final one with 12 teams, before moving up to 14 come next season. Big concerns here from Liverpool. Liverpool, yeah, I know. Fantastic one, though. But it looks like they're going to have to make a change. Wow. Olsen's going to come on. Jeez. You can tell how bad it's going to be when you look at the injury of Enderby. Gareth Taylor's not taking any chances. Their first goal, and looks like it's going to be Enderby who is going to be subbed off. Oh no, the stretcher. Oh dear. Not the stretcher. We all know what this means, don't you? Gareth Taylor's going to have to examine it with his medical staff in the summer. She's going to be out for a little while longer than we first thought, people. Wow. Incredible. Enderby scored. She's going to be stretched off. That means only one thing. You can tell by the stretcher that does not look good. Big time. And St Helens Stadium is applauding Enderby, who is going to be coming off. With 10 minutes to go over this first half, looks like there's going to be stoppage time too. Look at Enderby. You could tell going off by the stretcher. This definitely does not look good. And it's going to be Olsen to come on for her. But wow. Well, that was it. I think that's it. That's the last time we'll see her. I don't know how long she's going to be off for. She's going to be out, but she's going to be out for quite some time. She's going to be out well into the start of the running of the season. But oh, this definitely does not look good for her. This definitely does not look good. Okay, Olsen's coming on. We do hope that it's a speedy recovery from all of us on this channel to Enderby. Hope she does recover and that we'll see her soon whenever she can. Wow. You could not have written, you could have not written the not good so good script. But Everton, they would now go on the counter-attack. But as we've seen in the Merseyside derby on the opening weekend, Everton did strike back. Can they do so today? Throw in to Liverpool. So yes, I say lots to look forward to. We got the Women's World Cup qualifiers. The Lioness has kicked things off away in Turkey, and then we're back in England for that one. For the second, it is of course Iceland to come at the City Ground. Fingers crossed everybody will be live for that one, and I'm not hoping out for the best, but anything going to happen, please, fingers crossed it will lead us into lovely work. Anyway, coming up for you over the next hour after this game, we'll bring you a full takedown of the weekend's games, build up to tomorrow's London Derby, and we've had Mark Skinner speaking after the Chelsea game. That's disappointment. That they should not be disappointed at all. They gave us a run for our money. That's the thing. They gave us a run for our money. I'm being a Chelsea fan myself, and really gave us a run for money. So it's fair plays. I don't know what to say this. It is absolutely fair plays. So all of them. But the reality now is, what now for Mark Skinner's side? They'll need this international break. They'll need it. So we're going back here again on Tuesday, the 3rd of March at 16:45 GMT. With live coverage of the first of the qualifiers. Make sure you are there for all of that. That's live with you on YouTube and on the website. Here comes Liverpool now. They want to try and build up to their lead. Everton will defend, and it's going to be a corner to Scouse. We're minutes away from the end of first half, as you can tell. This could be screen is now going to be holding the timer. Do you know what? I really love that feature. You know what? I think I could use that for the future streams. Big mistake, though, could be possibly. But the timer, really good. Here comes the corner kick. Holland is going to take a shot if the referee is just keeping an eye on the box. Keep an eye on the box here. Corner kick. Swinged in. Not fully cleared. It's another corner to Liverpool. They're really going for it now. The Scouts are going for it big time. We're going to play the full post-match interview with Mark Skinner coming up at half time. So just to note everybody what's going to happen. But wow, giving us a month of money, fair plays. But it just wasn't to be for Manchester United. Here's comes a corner kick to Liverpool. Back to this game. Corner kick to Liverpool. That's going to be sent in. It's going to be away from Everton. And they will attack here. Free kick to the Scouse. Free kick to the Scouse here, and with minutes to go until half time. Free kick was fouled. But we can't wait to bring you Women's Football Weekend. When the men goes off next month, we come on and we bring you back-to-back game, back-to-back rivalries of all games, including that Merseyside derby one. I'm looking forward to that one. North London derby, there's a potential there. That's next month, 28th of March and 29th, to be precise. We'll also cover the Time Weird derby in the WSL 2. And we'll look at the shape of the promotion for next season ahead. With the final minute to go in this first half of the game, we'll tell you more as we go along the afternoon. It's free kick here to Liverpool, which will be sent in brilliantly. It's 2-0! Scouse double lead! Golasso! Looks very angry because that should have been goaled out. But at the moment, Merseyside is red. It's 2-0. Liverpool are leading now, 2-0. Yes, you're actually hearing this one right. It's 2-0. Right towards the end of normal time in the first half. And that is how you do it. Incredible. They're showing for handball here. Oh, just don't think we could see the replay closer than that. Okay, is the alternative angle? Oh, hang on a minute. Was it handball? I need to look at it to the closer of my eye. Natural position. It's not going to count as a handball. It's in a natural position. And that's what Liverpool needed to ease the pressure off further now. And Olsen makes it 2-0. At the moment, Merseyside is red, but as you all know, 2-0 is not a safe scoreline. Unless Liverpool can defend the lead well here going into the second half. We're going to have the first of 5 minutes being played of additional time. And the clock is now, let me just turn it for now. The clock is now turned to red, which means the end of first half is nigh. Everton, they're on the attack now. Liverpool will win possession again. No, Everton will. They're in the box. They're in the box here. Defended well by the Scouse. And it's going to be a corner kick to Everton. As you know, 2-0 is not a safe scoreline. As we've seen it, teams came from 2-0 down to win. Also say draw. So 2-0 is definitely not a safe scoreline. As we've seen in previous football games. We've seen in football, 2-0 is not a safe scoreline. Trust me. Here comes the corner kick to Everton. That's just too much. Goal kick. Goal kick done, and it's goal kick to Liverpool Ayashi. Not quite good enough. So many of you think, well, we've not got long left for first half. We haven't. But the real concern would be Enderby at half time. I mean, that injury after she scored just milliseconds after scoring that opening goal, and then going 2-0 up, it's something what Enderby will really want. Wish her for a speedy recovery. from all of us on this channel. It's been one hell of a day where things can go horribly wrong at points. But there you go. 3 minutes of 5 added on, played. So we head towards the end of the first half. There you go, people. That's how you do it. That's how you do live broadcast. Perfect conditions. Brilliant. So yeah, welcome to you all if you are just joining us. So it's red for Liverpool at the moment. But as you all know, 2-0's not the safe scoreline. Everton really want to try and halve the deficit. 4 or 5 minutes played. Coming up shortly, we'll have half time. We'll have a look back at the stats. Look back at half time stats still to come. But coming up shortly, we'll have the post presser with Skinner, and United as its side crash out the FA Cup. Dramatic fashion, 2-1 loss away to Chelsea. And well, we got the half-time interview to come in just a few moments' time. So we got one that's 2-0 right now as we speak. Good day in the office at the moment for Liverpool. But as you all know, anything can happen. It's football, you know. The referee is about to blow for half-time, so we've gone over the 5 minute of added on time at the end of first half. But I suspect after that second goal, they would add in more. So this is where Manchester United fans may want to listen to this post-match presser from Mark Skinner. That's on the way for you very, very shortly. Just going to get that up now. Well, there's Mark Skinner. Post-Chelsea game, of course, speaking to Manchester United, and it is now officially half-time. So, really good start. It needs to be in second half, full of dramaticness, if anything. So, it is 2-0 break for Liverpool. Moment, Merseyside is red. But that can all change in the second half. We're back in 50 minutes' time. Now, though, let's listen to Mark Skinner. His Manchester United side went out by Chelsea 2-1 in the earlier game. He's been speaking to Manchester United's very own team from earlier on. Welcome back, everybody. It's 2-0 to Liverpool on the break. Let's have a look at the stats from first half. So Liverpool has been pretty much on the good side of things. 5 shots, 2 on target, of course. And look at this. Two halves of corners, duels, the goalkeeper saves, and less fouls committed, of course. Attack, distribution, defense, all of that still to come. And of course, look at this. Look at this from Liverpool. They've been, well, they were the most attacked 47. They obviously do better in. Look at that CV with the real stats, the proper stats. And we'll take you back here in a few moments' time. For second half, when it comes in just a few moments' time. And welcome back to live Watchalong coverage. This is Liverpool Everton. This is the Women's FA Cup. This is the final Sunday game in the fifth round. We've got one more game to go tomorrow, which is London City versus Spurs tomorrow. But to kick off for the second half, you can sync in using the timer, which is on at this computer. Doesn't that look good, people? It looks way better using fantastic technology to timers. Not using tabs, of course, anymore because they're outdated these days, such as the Premier League. If I was Prime Minister, I would ban men's football for good, obviously, apart from non league. We've got one final bit before full time. So, what's going to happen now? We don't know. We will find out in just a moment's time. The players on the way out for the second half. About to kick off in just a moment there. Teams are about to come up for this second half. And the whistle goes. We've kicked off for the second half. Thirty, 45, 30 is the time right now. You can sync in with me. We'll use another we'll use another count-up timer on the way next time for the next stream. The first one in the World Cup qualifiers 2-minute ad, so pretty significant. Krasma Lordy is on. Bengal and Momiki are subbed off. That's a change for Everton to come in. Because can they get a comeback from this? That's the only question. Can they come back from this? They're 2-0 down here, Everton. Can they come back? Liverpool, they will go on the counter attack again. We still got a long way to go in this match, but for me, I think game, set, match 2-0. I mean 2-0 to Liverpool, but still think there's so much in this one. but they will have to get corner defending here, Everton. Any chances of a comeback needs to come through there. The corner kick. Still in danger area. It's topped over the bar. And it says a corner kick again to Everton. Oh, wow. Well, actually, a corner kick to Liverpool. Everton's keeper Brosnan tips it over the bar. Gareth Taylor's not happy with the chance gone. Another corner kick. They'll be sent in the way, not fully. The ball still has the chance to try and make it two. Go on. Oh, it's a good stop by Brosnan. A hands out this time. Everton on a counter attack here. Liverpool will win the ball. Here we go. Here comes Everton. Everton on the counter. Liverpool will win the ball again. And it's throwing again to Liverpool. They're piling the pressure now on this defence of Everton. To be honest, yeah. So yeah, again, but we will see if we can do a watch long of the importance. Just before the Wales game. All three home nations are actually away in the first of the World Cup qualifiers. It's Scotland travelling to Luxembourg, and Wales are travelling to the Czech Republic. Oh, this is going to be a cruel third of March, which has been a Tuesday. Big. Throwing again to Liverpool. Maybe has this been one round too far, probably, for Everton? Because Manchester United's trip to Wembley hopes were dashed. It's against Chelsea already. And I'll always watch women's football. Top five cause, not the Premier League. And looks like it's an injury concern again for Liverpool this time. Liverpool again, another injury concern. Gareth Taylor needs to look at. It's a free kick anyway. Thomas. We're going to see our first slice of cheese today. Free kick to Liverpool. Free kick here to Liverpool. It will be taken. It will be sent in. Sent in the box. Oh, it's saved! Cleared off the line. Oh my goodness me. That was another one. That's another close call from Everton. Look at their defence worked. Here comes Everton now. Liverpool will win the ball back. So it looks like Merseyside will be red and it will be Avenge. Avenge from last year. Well, actually, Avenge from early in the season when these two met in the Merseyside derby at Anfield. Everton offside. Bowen. Liverpool. Nah. I should call these Watchalongs in somehow again. Chill-alongs. We'll chill along, not watch the game. I think that's what we could call them in future. I think we should call this Watchalong. I think we should call Watchalongs next time Chill-alongs. We'll chill, watch the games, and all of that too. More relaxed vibe. So it's currently 2-0 to Liverpool, and they get a free kick. It is going to be a free kick for Liverpool. Sent in. Goes wide, goal kick. They want to try and get the job done here, Liverpool. They want to add in a third because they're attacking here now, and Rosnan catch it out again. So, realising now, Everton can come back from this. You know who can't come back from earlier today? Sheffield Wednesday of the EFL Championship. Yeah, I don't actually watch the Premier League, but I do watch the EFL on the highlight show. Today was the inevitable day that Sheffield Wednesday would finally get relegated from the EFL Championship. The misery is now out of pain, and within some categories, the earliest relegation in English football history, both men and women. So it's unwanted territory for the wrong reasons. Here comes Everton now on the counter. The ball's just been too strong for them at the moment. Free kick to the Scows. Just joining us, it's 2-0, and yeah, it looks like results. We're going to go against Everton going into this international break altogether. Luckily, we do have FA WNL action. Here comes Liverpool again, but Bronson. Got a throw in to Liverpool. They want to slow the game down with an hour 4 on the clock. Yeah, and lovely ball, lovely ball. Oh, they were looking for a corner here, Everton, but the ball just went wide. But did the keeper get a hand to it? I think she might did. Is it going to be a double change? It will be a double change, but for Everton, this wasn't the game plan as they wanted to. Tonight was the final night. The final event happened. Gabaro is coming off and Payne's coming on. Still waiting to see whether anything can happen. So it's 2-0, hour 6 gone on the clock. It's going to be a goal kick to Liverpool. It is a throw into Everton. They need to get a goal back here, big time. But Liverpool will get possession back. They'll play forward. So it's just chilling along, playing the game, obviously watching the game itself. Thinking, can I multitask? Of course I can. And it is Everton who will counter. Not quite. They need to be more setting and control. Was it offside? Away. It's an offside according to the linesburns, and Everton in the box. 6 gonna go. Oh, that's it! I told you beforehand. I told you right before half time. Told you before the game could turn its head. And 2-0 is not a safe scoreline. I told you about it in the first half. And Everton have pulled one back. Goal! That's all! Yes! There it is! It's all been Liverpool, but they've now been put back. It's an own goal, looks like it. Keeper comes off the keeper. Couldn't save it. And Everton and Liverpool has finally been punished. And not in the way you've been expecting. It's off the keeper itself. So it's half the deficit. We told you Everton would score. They've got half the deficit here. Told you about it during the first half. And really, really, that actually is prediction correct. I'm sure I should have betted on it. Hang on a minute. Oh, that was just too much of a shot. Gone. It was an easy goal. So, yep, it is 1-1 now between the sides. 2-1 actually. So it's Liverpool 2, Everton 1. Everton gives the ball away. The ball throw in. So it's half the deficit for them. So Everton did half the deficit. I think it will go down to the Volcom goal. Keeper's going to feel sorry for herself there. maybe be picked up again by improving results in WSL, but in the cup, it's not quite your first thought. Taylor wants to drive inside, getting into a third and probably killing off the tie. Goal kick to Everton. So we thought Liverpool would go on and win the tie, but they're still finally balanced, but they do get a free kick. Free kick. Holland will take over this one. Holland will take free kick. It will be delivered in. Away by Everton's defence. They need to get a goal now. They do go tell by the clock. Really is starting countdown. So yeah, Everton, they're just 15 minutes away from going out of the cup on the 15 plus added on. So now it's crunch time. It's crunch time for both sides. Everton will make a change, and it is going to be the end of the night for Hayashi. She's going to be coming off, and on comes Kelly Gago for the rest. I guess the Everton corner kick is away by Liverpool's defence. It's been a full day full of action, full of goals, but not least it comes after last night. As Birmingham City cruised to the quarterfinals with an 8-0 win over Cheltenham Town, the lowest ranked side left in this lovely competition. Now Liverpool will go on the counter attack. So at the moment, Merseyside is red, but been pulled up back for offside. So it means that they've now got an attack here. Literally 15 minutes away from going out of the competition. But Everton, they can do it. They can do it. They can win, but they're going to need to hold together. Well, Everton losing at the moment. Liverpool winning, but they need to hold it in together. And with just less than 10 minutes to go for that one, Liverpool will need to make a change. And they will. Final 10 minutes is all they need to hold on. Martha Thomas will be coming on for the final 10. And on comes for the rest of the game to Silak. Don't forget, after the international break, everyone will be back covering even more WSL, and let's not forget about that Women's C Cup final. We're going to have live coverage starting from 13:50 GMT as we build up to that huge game. We bring you live watch along. I think, if anything, we should be the official home for the Women's C Cup final watch along. Think about it these days. Because being a Blues fan myself, I want to see, well, that team win. Obviously, not Everton, but the other blue team. But yeah, this is going to get nervous, if anything. What's going to happen? But back to now, because Everton on counter attack, they want to try and get an equaliser here. They want to get an equal. Oh! And it flipped to shot, but luckily the keeper, Falk, was there to stop the shot from going in. Can it be the case of huge difference? Has that finally reached crescendo point? And will Merseyside be red come the end of the game? Right. Liverpool on the counter attack. Now I get for a goal here. Ball is sent in. Wasn't saves. Now they're going to try and find the space now to attack. They've got to go for it. Simply, they just cannot avoid the honesty. We can't wait to bring you live coverage of the final on both ends of the spectrum. So, and let's not forget about our usual WSL coverage. But I think as a result of the final, I think there needs to be some law and order in place for coverage to finally happen. So, needless to say, I'll be adjusting our schedules ahead of the final. With us doing Sunday games, it was never easy in the first place. But come on, really? You're kidding me. At the moment, it is true, but do you know what? I think for the final, we need even more live coverage wherever people are around the world. And UK bound as well. So, I'm thinking of going to a pub for the 15th of March, being that Mothering Sunday. And I'm not even going to celebrate Mother's Day Sunday, Mothering Sunday. It's just be the usual Sunday, like every Sunday. Comes it's away for now. Danger not cleared fully. Liverpool though tried to find the third goal here. Not quite. Everton, it's really now the edge to seat stuff. They got final few minutes to hang on to lead here, Liverpool. But could this be potentially be the final attack of Everton? They need a goal now, or else they'll be going out of the competition in the fifth round stage of this year. There's a fantasy play to Liverpool, which is going to be played well so far. Fantasy's played well so far here to Liverpool. They're away, not quite fully. Oh, Brosnan again. Oh my word. But could that really be the start of the official end? Yes. Could it finally be the end? Could it start to finally be the end of Everton's hopes of reaching Wembley? They've just got 4 minutes plus added on to go. God help them. God help them. Holland to take the corner in and Swinners away. And it's going to be a free kick. It's going to be a free kick. Oh no. Tempers are flaring. Oh my God. What the hell has just happened? It's just a little bit of scuffer in the Merseyside derby. Wow. And Zilak is going to be... Yeah, look at her face. She's going to be yellow carded. She's going to be in the book. It's going to be in the book, people. Yo. Once more fair. I mean, it'll be really, really bleeding. But flipping hell. Well, the situation now officially calmed down, but can this spark into just getting just one more goal could be the difference between seeing in a game and us going into a second extra time of the weekend. Sisilak has been booked. We should be able to foul on Brosnan. I think it was. Then again, yeah, no card, no doubt. 90 seconds remaining now. I think this could potentially be the final step towards seeing this result out. But Everton on the counter attack, and as you know, and as we've seen it before, teams can come back from being 2-0 down, as we've seen in recent times. Everton has the free kick. As we head towards the final minute of added time and final minute of the 90. Final minute of the 90, and they are already on the counter attack. They just want to get that equaliser here. Not quite going out for goal kick to Liverpool. Is that going to be Lore with the chance there? And is that going to be the final chance for Liverpool, Everton to get an equaliser? Is that the final chance? Look at the manager. Everton fans can call him a criminal after today, but in reality, they did well. But I think for me, they fell on the final hurdle. I think that's my opinion of what has happened. But we've got 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes of added time to see if there's anything they can do. Could this potentially be the final attack? It's going to be Liverpool to take this throne. And is that going to be the final is that going to be the final thing they needed here, Everton? They'll need one last counter. 2.5 minutes left to go. Surely Liverpool can get a third and wrap this tie up now. Here comes Liverpool in the box. It's not cleared away dangerously. 3-1. Game over. Game set. No, it's not going to count. It's not going to count. What the bloody hell has just happened? No, it's not going to count. What the hell? It's not going to count. And it's going to be Everton. Everton's ball still. Liverpool will win it back. Now, they've got to get on with this now. Liverpool can clear anywhere now, but has hopes in FA Cup being dashed the hands of the Merseyside rivals. Everton, they just can't seem to give a what the hell's just happened. Handball, apparently. Come on, that's nowhere near a handball. That is definitely no. Should be 3-1. That's nowhere near a handball. Look at this ref. Criminal for not allowing that third goal to go in. And it is going to be reset to take this throw in. This is going to be the final piece of action. And Liverpool are going to get revenge from opening weekend defeat in the league. They're going to get revenge. Merseyside will be red, there's no doubt about that one. And St Helens is player of the match for this one. God help them. Is that the final hurdle? Is that the final trick? Is there just one more time for one more goal, though? Or has Liverpool done enough to ensure victory is theirs? So throwing to Scousers. Is that going to be the final whistle? Imminently. They've done all they can here. They've done all they can here, Everton, but the FA Cup run is going to come to an end at the hands of Liverpool in a few seconds. So the referee's going to blow for the final whistle, and that will be that for the Merseyside derby. We're now gone past 3 minutes of added time. Merseyside is red. That is it. Game, set, match. It's all over, and Merseyside is red. Yes, you've heard us right, folks. It is now finished at 1 hour, 33 minutes, 26 seconds later. Liverpool do get revenge in the opening weekend defeat. It has finished Liverpool 2, Everton 1. And on that note, people, I'm going to bid you good night. Thank you for your company of the last 2 games. If you've been watching on the Normality channel, I don't know if it's a game, if you've been watching on the Women's Football channel too. But there'll be no drama. And it is revenge. Thank you so much for watching. And take care. See you very soon. God bless. Bye-bye for now.